Hey everybody, how's it going? Throwing together a quick little cooking video this evening. Was just getting ready to fire up the barbecue and cook up some burgers, and figured I'd film it all and see how it turns out, because I'm doing something a little bit different with it all. I'm doing a surf and turf tonight. It's going to be the barbecued elk burgers, and the surprise is going to be some oysters. I don't usually do that, but I've grilled oysters before and pan fried them. I've done oysters several ways, and I like them, so I figured doing it surf and turf would be pretty good. It's just a really simple little recipe on the hamburgers. All I did is take out my patties and hand smash them to the size I wanted, and then I threw on just seasoned salt and little chunks of garlic. You can use salt and pepper too, and garlic, but I always like to have a little hint of garlic with my seasoning because it always seems to bring out some pretty good flavors. And then the oysters I'm going to grill right beside them until they pop open, and then I got butter in the little oven heating up, and I'll do a little garlic butter with a little bit of chili or something spicy on it probably. So yeah, I'm going to go down and get the grill fired up here in a couple minutes and pull out the oysters and throw them all on, see how it turns out. Should be pretty good. Oysters and elk burgers, and burgers in general, are good by themselves. So I don't see why an oyster hamburger surf and turf wouldn't be good. Anyways, I'm going to head down, get it started up, and I'll see you guys down there. Well, just made it down to the oysters, heading out to the barbecue. Figured I'd film this part real quick. I got 6 of them in here. These are the bigger ones up top. They're actually pretty good size for sure. And this is the biggest one in the whole deal. And then the rest of them are more average size. Here's a better one too, actually. But he gave me pretty decent sized ones. He gave me really healthy looking ones. But yeah, like I said, I don't do oysters a lot, but when I do, I like to barbecue them. That's my favorite way. But I have had them pan fried in butter and then actually breaded and fried, and I like them both ways. But just for the sake of the whole barbecue deal, I'm going to throw them on so I can watch them with the hamburgers and do it all at one time. So yeah, I'm going to get these out there when the hamburgers are about 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes from being done, and that should give me just enough time to watch them. Maybe flip them once. I know I usually just throw them on and leave them till they open up, but I don't usually cook them this big. I haven't actually cooked ones this big before. In general, these are pretty good sized. So I will just watch them, see how long they take. Whenever they open up, they're ready, so I guess I'll see. And anyways, like I said, I'm heading out, starting up the grill, and I'll see you guys all out there. Just got the hamburgers on. So I usually cook them for 5 minutes a side, give or take. These ones are about a ½ inch thick. Sometimes they get thicker, sometimes they're thinner, depending on how much meat you have. Or pan space, a lot of times, is what I judge the thickness on. If I have a lot of pan space, I'll make them thinner, sorry, so I can fit more in the pan. Because I kind of like them a little thinner, honestly, because then you don't have to worry about cooking the outsides too long to get the middle cooked. You can just kind of cook them all the same. Because I really don't like having a nice perfect inside and having the outside really dry. So making them thin like this means you can get them all equally cooked. So anyways, they're all on and they're sizzling pretty good, so I'm gonna guess 5 minutes aside. I'll throw the oysters on at the probably 6-minute mark, so I give them 4 minutes, and I can always take these off if they're done. But yeah, I'll flip these, let you guys know how they're doing, and we'll throw the oysters on and we'll wrap the whole thing up. I just took the first half of burgers off. They were done a little faster than these ones. And then I threw the oysters on the grill side. So I'm going to give them a couple minutes till they start popping open. And we'll get it all done and wrapped up, and that'll be it. Hopefully it tastes good. I'm sure it will. And grilled oysters and barbecued hamburgers doesn't get too much better than that as far as simple meals go. That's my old surf and turf right here. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to close the lid, let them steam for a little bit, and they should be done. Well, the oysters just opened up. The burgers are all done. We're ready to go. We're going to go upstairs and get the butter, season them up, and the whole thing will be done. So yeah, that's it. Just simple as can be. Quick seasoning on the hamburgers, and then grilling the oysters. Pretty easy, and it should taste really good. So yeah, anyways, we're going to get upstairs and get them all fixed up and ready to eat. Well, here it all is put together on the plate. Got the elk cheeseburger up there. Got the pickles, lettuce, and then whatever else you want to put on it. And then the oysters on the half shell, all seasoned up with my butter and garlic mix. And then all the rest of them over here ready to be plated up and eaten for dinner. Looks pretty good. Can't wait to try it. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys all in the next video. Hope you enjoyed.